Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year. This is going to be probably quite a low-key video from me because I'm feeling quite low energy today and yeah, I thought it would be nice to do a little roundup video from 2025, and I thought the most logical choice would be to cover what my favourite fidget toys were, because there were a few that I feel like I have sort of started to get into more, and I thought some people might enjoy seeing that. Also, I just wanted to show my amazing Juicy Couture fleece jacket, which I got from TK Maxx just before Christmas, actually, because it's getting colder now. I feel like I started back at work on Friday the 2nd of January, and literally I got up that morning and it just dropped like 10 degrees, and I was like, okay, winter is finally here now, so I'm gonna need to buy some warmer tights. Yeah, but anyway, let's get started, shall we? So I am actually kind of cheating a little bit with some of these because a few of them are presents that I got for Christmas, which, you know, kind of implies that they aren't really 2025 favourites, but I'm including them anyway because I feel like if I had received them earlier in the year, then they would be 2025 favourites. So does that make any sense? So these are a couple of presents that I got from my friend who does watch this channel. Hi, friend. So the first one is an amazing fidget spinner, which is actually really well timed because I had been thinking about buying another one recently. I did have a Rubik's Cube one that broke, that I'm thinking about repurchasing at some point, because I quite like that one as well. But this one has a much it's a much thinner, faster metallic. It's really pretty as well. I'm just going to hold it so you can sort of see. It's like these amazing dragons, like iridescent. Yeah, it's super pretty, and it just makes a really satisfying noise. We love to see it, don't we? I would also recommend the Rubik's Cube one. They do sell it in some toy shops and stuff. They usually have a little section of like all the, like, you know, more traditional Rubik's Cubes and stuff. And it's like a little, I think it does say fidget spinner on it. But yeah, this is amazing. I don't think I've ever had a metallic one before. It's just nice and lightweight and yeah, satisfying to just spin to your heart's content. The second one that she got me is this amazing cube, which you can just unfold and just refold endlessly. I also really like that, if I hold it closer so you can see, I really like the texture of it as well. It's kind of got, some of them are like a rougher texture, and then some are like this like smoother texture. I did wonder if it had been like 3D printed or something, but I'm not actually sure. But it's just, I really like the noise it makes as well. It's very satisfying. I'm not sure where she bought these from, but I imagine that you could probably quite easily find this sort of thing online as well if you're looking for yourself. Although I think if you type fidget cube, it might bring up the just straightforward cube that has all the different switches and things on it, so you might have to hunt a little bit harder to get one like this. I'm not sure. But yes, it's so fun. It's so satisfying. endless entertainment. I want to keep, this is the problem now, I've picked them up to play with them for the video, and then I just want to keep playing with them, and I'm like, that's not really very exciting to watch, so let's carry on. I'm also going to include the classic Tangle because, of course, I haven't really reached for these as much in 2025, not because I've gotten tired of them, but I think I put a lot of them away in storage. This is one that I keep on my desk, but it's kind of buried behind a million other fidget things that I play with, so I kind of forget that it's there. But I do kind of, every so often, I'll like throw one in my bag when I'm going out, and I do still play with them. So I don't think it's like a toy that I will ever tire of, just because it's, you know, so simple and satisfying. This is a fun one because it's got the textures on it as well. They have been getting hot. Like, there was a toy shop, one of the toy shops used to sell quite a lot of them, but they don't have as many now. But I would like to at some point buy some more. You can get bigger ones as well. I think I need to dig out. I had one that was like a big chunky therapy one, so I feel like I should try and dig that out again, because that was it's more satisfying than the skinny one in a way. Oh dear, it's broken. They break apart quite easily, but then you can just fit them back together again, like so. So yeah, if you're looking to try a fidget toy yourself and you don't have any, or you want to buy one for somebody else, I feel like these are a really good starting point. And you can break them all apart and like re-put them together in whatever colour combinations you want as well, but I don't really do that because I'm kind of a purist. Although I think some of the ones I have would probably look quite nice if I mix them together, so maybe I should mix a few of them up at some point. Okay, so next are a few that kind of go together because they're both like the same kind of fidget toy. The first one is one that I have made a whole separate video about, where I unboxed it, and it is this delightful clicky controller, which I just like to reach for and pick up occasionally. So it's got all the little buttons. You can swap these in and out. I've been trying to restrain myself from buying any more, but I do want to get some more at some point so I can mix and match. And it's got a little joystick here, a little spinny wheel on the top, and then these buttons, which I wrongfully said in my original video that they couldn't click, because I thought that you click them up and down, but what you actually do is like press them back and forth like this. So they do actually work, because when I saw them I was like, it looks like they should do something. And lo and behold, they do actually do something. Very, very satisfying. These are called clickies, by the way, which is click and then double E and then a Z. You can find them online, and you can also find them in some toy shops. I did find online they also have a full toy keyboard version, which comes with some of these, and then you can put some on. I'm very tempted to buy it, but I need to try and be good, so maybe eventually that will be a future video where I also buy myself a fake keyboard, but this is really nice for like just being a more handheld option. And in a similar vein, so again, this is cheating because I bought it right at the end of the year, just about a week or so before Christmas. I went to an amazing market in Liverpool called Red Brick Market, and it was like, I could have spent like 3 hours in there at least, not gonna lie. It was just full of amazing clothes, and it was all like independent market stalls, so like vintage stuff, like stickers and toys, and of course fidget toys as well. And I found this amazing little tiny keychain, which again, I think it might have been 3D printed just from the look of the material. I don't know, there's something about the way that the plastic looks that makes me think that maybe it was, but I'm not sure. It's on a tiny keychain, and it's just one singular little clicker basically. This one I picked up. There are a few different ones, I can't remember what they all were, but this one was a paw print, and I really love it. I love how easily it fits in my hand. Yeah, it's just greatly satisfying. Has a nice little click noise. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of the stall or the person who made it, so I can't give you that information. It was one of those places where you don't buy from the individual vendors. Like, you put everything in your basket and then you take it to one till at the end, so it's not like somebody gives you like a bag with their name on it or like a business card or anything. So I have no idea I'm afraid, who made this, but they had a few different things that were similar. So if I hopefully make it back at some point, I'll probably buy some more because they are so stinking cute. So these next two, again, they kind of go together. I keep them on my desk downstairs, and they fall more under the like soft squishing variety. So I don't really know if you can call it a fidget toy because you're not fidgeting with it as such, but I kind of include it anyway because I think it's just like a thing you can do with your hands. So I like to collect a lot of weird shaped stress balls. This is also one that I got from TK Maxx. The company's called Ecolo, which is ECCOLO. They do sell a few online, but I think most of the ones I've seen online don't interest me. They do a lot of food, like they have one that was like an espresso martini. They have a few like Halloween themed ones as well, which I'm not bothered about, but I thought that this was very cute. It's just a nice long row of macaroons, and it's just a really nice shape and size for squeezing. So occasionally I'll just pick that up and start squishing it at my desk. And then this one, similar in vibe. So I think I included this one in my last video, my Tiny Toys video. It is one of these adorable Keel Eco toys. They have a range called Snackies. I don't think this is included in that, obviously, because it's not a food item, but it is a Keel Eco toy, which means it is made from recycled water bottles, which I thought was very cool. And this one I just like because it's really, really soft, so I'll just kind of like smush it up against my face because it's really like comforting. And again, it's quite small as well, so it does not really take up a lot of space. But yes, I really like these. They have a few. There's a gingerbread man that I included in my last video as well. They also have a donut, which I do kind of want, but it's got little legs on it. I don't really like little legs on things, so I don't know. But yeah, they make a really sweet range of toys. I think I prefer, similar to my Army Yami toys, which are all knitted, I just like the really kind of soft toys. Like, it's all about the textures and stuff, and these ones have a really nice soft texture. So yeah. Okay, so last but definitely not least, I have a couple of toys that I actually picked up from Primark that just caught my eye. They have a lot of amazing Sanrio stuff, and I'm a big Sanrio fan. These both kind of, again, fall under a similar category in terms of sort of size and shape, I guess. The first one is this little cinema roll keychain, and this one, again, it's like a clicker like before, so it's just a lot of little plastic bubble wrap type bubbles that you can click as to your heart's content. But obviously different to, you know, this kind of clicker. Compare and contrast. Yeah, I thought this one was quite cute. Again, it's not super massive. They make a lot of these keychains, but I just don't really put them on my keys because I prefer to keep them separate. But it is quite a cute idea. You could also attach it to a bag, I suppose, if you wanted as well, but I do get a little bit worried about losing things, so. But it is super cute. Now I've actually saved my ultimate favourite for last, which is kind of a more involved fidget toy, so I don't really go to it the same way as the other ones, if that makes sense. Probably will when I explain it. I included this one in another video as well, but it was just in passing, so easily missed. But this is also from Primark, and it is Sanrio again, and it's this amazing Hello Kitty. Sorry, I should have mentioned, if you don't like loads of tiny holes, then look away now. But it's this amazing Hello Kitty, like magnetic. I'm just trying to, if I hold it like this. So it comes with a little pen attached, again on a little keychain, and you can just kind of run it over this like so, and it brings up all the little, it's It's really hard to show on camera. Let me try and come a little bit closer. So if I hold it like this, you can kind of see here all the balls are at the bottom of the hole. And then when you run your pen, oh, it's like the pen magnetizes. There we go. So if I it's easier if I can do it flat, but you get the idea. And then you just push all the balls back down and then you can just start again. I think it's just really different from any fidget toy that I've ever encountered. But what I also like about it is it feels like, because of the nature of it, it feels like a fidget toy that might last for quite a long time because it's just using a magnetized system. Whereas I feel like any toy that you're clicking or spinning will just break easier. I think the tangles will probably last for quite a long time because they are just connected pieces of plastic. So in theory, that could last you a really long time, unless, you know, some of the, I think I did have one where one of the pieces like actually broke off or something, but that doesn't really, if you're careful, it's not really going to happen very frequently. But this just feels like something that could actually last you like quite a long time, even though it's like I paid like £3.50 or something for it. So yeah, and it's just really different. I think I'm like always looking for things that have a bit of a different concept behind them, and it's Hello Kitty as well, which is my favourite. So but yeah, that is everything from me on my favourite fidget toys of 2025. I'm going to try and be more sensible in 2026 because I have a holiday to save for. And, you know, it's good to also try and not have too many things in my house. But yeah, I'm still excited to see if any interesting or unique fidget toys will come along in 2026. And if they do, I will be sure to share them with you here. Bye for now.